Hello students, welcome to Eduauraa. This is Tushar Patel, your physics mentor. In this session, we are going to quickly go through the chapter called as Semiconductor. Semiconductor is your entry into the world of electronics. And after understanding this concept, we'll be going through the previous year questions of this topic. Initially, we'll be going through quick recap of this chapter, and then we'll be solving previous year questions of this topic. So, semiconductor is your entry into electronics world. Without wasting much time, let's begin with the concept. Out of all 118 elements in this world, we have divided every element into these three categories. First, conductor. Second, insulator. Third, semiconductor. Every element in this world can be divided into these three categories. So, initially, let's learn about conductor. Conductors are good conductor of heat and electricity. They can easily conduct heat and electricity. That's why they name conductors. Next is insulator. They are bad conductor of heat and electricity. Semiconductor are moderate level of conductor. Now, semiconductor is what we are going to study in this topic. Because in semiconductor, it is easy to control conductivity. Now, let's distinguish between all three types of material. Conductors have very high conductivity, insulators have very low conductivity, and semiconductors have moderate conductivity. Conductors have electric conductivity of around 10⁻² to 10⁸ mho per meter. Insulators have conductivity of 10⁻⁻8 mho per meter, which is very, very less. And semiconductors have this conductivity in the range of 10⁻⁵ to 10⁻0 mho per meter. Similarly, resistivity of conductor is very, very low. It is 10⁻² to 10⁻8 ohm meter, which is very negligible. In insulator, this resistivity is 10⁸ ohm meter, which is very high. And in semiconductor, resistivity will be 10⁵ to 10⁻0 ohm meter. Charge carrier in conductors are free electrons. Semiconductors have charge carrier as electrons and holes. An insulator does not carry a charge, so we don't need to worry about the charge carrier in it. Now, as we increase temperature in conductor, the resistivity or resistance in this conductor will decrease. Also, we can say in semiconductor, this resistivity will increase. As we increase temperature, resistivity in conductor increases. Also, resistivity in semiconductor decreases. So, we can say temperature coefficient of conductors are positive, temperature coefficient of semiconductors are negative. Insulators are anyway not going to carry any charge. So we do not need to worry about any kind of conductivity or any kind of effect on its temperature or resistance. As we increase temperature, the resistivity or resistance inside conductor increases, and in semiconductor, resistance decreases. So we can say temperature coefficient of resistance is positive in conductor, temperature coefficient of resistance is negative in semiconductor. Examples of some of the conductors are copper, silver, aluminium, and mercury. And semiconductors, examples are gallium, germanium, silicon. So, germanium and silicon are most widely used semiconductor, and silicon is more cheap compared to germanium and widely available, so we use silicon more often. In this chapter, we understand conductivity with the help of band diagram. The outermost orbit, we call it as valence band, and the orbits or energy levels above that will be called as conduction band. Electrons are already in valence band. Then this electron gains some energy and move to conduction band, and they start behaving like a conductor. So here, if we say conductors have a band diagram like this, where valence band and conduction band are overlapped. In semiconductor, valence band and conduction band have small gap, and this gap is called as forbidden gap. In insulator, this gap is very, very large. So electron cannot jump from valence band to conduction band very easily. Let's learn some more facts about conduction band and valence band and forbidden gap. Valence band is always filled with the electron. This is the band of maximum energy inside an atom. Now, electrons are not capable of gaining energy from external field. So, there is no flow of current due to electrons present in this band. The highest energy level which can be occupied by electron is into valence band. Conduction band has the higher amount of energy than valence band. So, it is called as empty band of maximum energy. And this band is partially filled by an electron. In this band, the electrons can gain energy from external field. And the electron in conduction band are called as free electron, and they are able to move from anywhere within the solid. Now, current flows due to such electrons.